This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Danielle Lerner with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. More than 800 high school sports games canceled. That was the number when we first reported it, but now that number of cancellations growing to more than 1,000. With playoffs around the corner, teams and the Arizona Interscholastic Association are scrambling to reschedule, but time is running out.
We can only put so many games in those dates, so a lot of the games, even though we would like to reschedule, aren't going to be able to be played.
Yeah, another problem. Brian Gessner says refs are also calling out sick in record numbers, but he adds it's all about perspective, saying at the end of the day, he wants everyone to be safe. Another aspect of our lives impacted by COVID, some communities across the valley have called us to say their trash service has been delayed. Out in rural areas of Queen Creek, neighbors say Waste Management is supposed to pick up bins twice a week. Now, some areas have gone more than a week with full bins. Waste Management telling us in part, like many other industries, the environmental services sector is being impacted by the recent increase in COVID-19 cases due to the Omicron variant. Now, those folks out in Queen Creek say the longer the bins are out there on the street, the more likely wildlife will come searching and create a big mess.
We have wild dogs, we have coyotes. They start coming up and down the streets, they'll dig in our trash cans, they'll make messes, they rile up all of our dogs, and then they become a danger to our chickens, our livestock, horses, you name it.
The Arizona chapter for the American Public Works Association tells us some parts of the valley are struggling to retain drivers. Well, the Arizona governor's race just got a little less crowded. Kimberly Yee taking her bid out and instead saying she will shift her campaign to run for re-election as state treasurer. But with tourism expected to pick up in the coming months, are Valley hotels ready to meet the demand? Data from the U.S. Department of Labor Statistics shows our state's hospitality industry lost 136,000 workers in 2020. Things are now trending back up, but there is still a labor shortage. Dr. Robert Cannon with NAU's College of Hotel and Restaurant Management says the industry is still struggling.
Like many businesses in our state, we're struggling for a demand of employees. In our industry, we're trying to make an effort to make sure that we're out in front paying people what they deserve, perhaps giving bonuses ahead of time.
He says it's also going to take more education so that individuals know it's not just a part-time job, but something you can really make a career of. And helping to meet the demands of Arizona's growing industries, Governor Doug Ducey says this year's budget includes $15 million to expand the University of Arizona's new economy initiative. It's meant to help build programs that support the growing parts of Arizona's economy so that when students graduate, there will be a career waiting for them. This new funding will support health, mining, space, and defense programs. Well, we are learning more about the Arizona Cardinals sports book. Right now, construction is already underway on the Great Lawn, and the plans are massive. It's a two-story building. It'll feature multiple bars, indoor and outdoor dining, and massive video walls for watching games. It will make State Farm Stadium the only NFL stadium to feature a sports book, and it is expected to bring in a lot of revenue.
Throw in the fact that we'll have the Super Bowl here in Arizona in 2023, which, the 2022 season is all predicated on. Once, Arizona has a year of sports betting under their belt and going into the next NFL season, that's when we'll start to see, a more, baseline, flatline rate as far as where the revenue is.
The facility will open before next season's kickoff.
Tracking your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. We are expecting another round of a mix of clouds and sunshine on your Sunday, with temperatures once again remaining above average. Futurecast is showing you, again, some clouds here and there, kind of like Saturday, kind of like Friday, kind of like the past several days. We'll see that trend continuing. But those temperatures remaining above average, starting off in the upper 40s on your Sunday morning, warming up into the mid-60s by midday and reaching the lower 70s by the afternoon here in the valley at least. Across northern Arizona, we'll call temperatures temperatures on the mild to warmer than average category. Flagstaff, Heber, and Shola, you'll be in the lower 50s, 60s in Graham County, and abundant 70s from the valley into the south and west as well, including Yuma with a high of 75. Here is your 7-day forecast. Temperatures remaining in the lower 70s for a while, even a slight chance for a sprinkle on Tuesday. That's about it as far as rain chances for a while. Notice how the forecast remains very similar, with highs staying in the lower 70s and lows in the upper 40s to low 50s for much of next week, too.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.